Hi, this is Dave with Dave's TR4A. Thanks for coming back to my channel. Here's an update on my solid state overdrive control. I got back from the trials yesterday, and the circuit boards were in from my fabricator. So this morning I put one together. Couldn't hardly wait. It was like Christmas. So anyway, got it together, and seems to be working real well. So I just kind of wanted to go over the interface and the operation at this point. All the wires are connected to the system through this 9-position terminal block, and it's a screw terminal, so you just unscrew the screw, put the wire underneath the lug and tighten it down, and you're good to go. And as I said, there's 9 positions here. 2 of them I don't have hooked up right now. These are for the external LED, because I'm still doing some experimenting there on trying to get some LEDs to try to work out the intensity levels on them and everything. So anyway, back to the operation. So as far as general connections, these are the minimum you would need, okay? So starting from left to right, this is the power input for the device, and this is being powered by your switch 12, what I call switch 12 volts. It's the green wire that when you turn the key on, it goes live. When you turn the key off, it turns off. It runs like your heater fan, your radio, your windshield wipers, and that kind of thing. So the next one is ground, and that's self-explanatory. The third one is coming from the interrupt switches on the top of the transmission, where one end of the circuit is grounded, and then what we're going to do is hook up to the other end of that circuit that would actually go to your relay, or not relay, to your switch on the column. So that goes there, and it's basically looking to see if you're in a legal gear for overdrive, okay? And then these next two have to go to whatever you use for the switch to turn on and off the overdrive. And that can be the standard switch that's on the column, but you have to treat it like a momentary switch. What I mean by that is you flip it down and flip it back up. You don't leave, if you leave it down, it'll just work like a regular overdrive, like before you even put this thing on here. But that if you want to use the feature of it locking in and out, then you want to just flip it down and flip it back up, okay? As I said, the next two are for the external LED, and then this final one is going to the one side of the, I think, the W2 terminal on the overdrive relay that is in your car for the A-type overdrive, okay? And I'm looking at, it can certainly be used for a J-type, but since that one is wired, the switch is wired directly to the solenoid, I'm not sure how much current that thing needs, so we have to do some experimenting to see what is involved in putting in a J-type. It's not going to be difficult, it's just different. Okay, so what I've done here down below, these 2 switches, little push buttons, what I'm simulating with this one on the left is the interrupt control switches on the top of the transmission, which lock it out in first and reverse for an A-type. And the next one here is for the actual overdrive switch on the column. So the way it works is you turn on the key. This is powered up now. You can see the LED's off, and so if you try to engage the overdrive, nothing happens. The LED doesn't turn on or anything. This is because you're in you could be in first and reverse or neutral. Okay, so now you start out in first, and you go in the second gear. So that closes one of the lockouts. So now that's turned on. You have a path to turn on that circuit. So now if I hit the button, which would in turn be flipping the lever down and up, it turns on your overdrive. Okay. So say I'm in second gear and I want to get out of overdrive and stay in second. Well, you just flip it up and down again. Okay, and that holds true for every gear. So now I'm in second overdrive, and I go into third. Well, when I go through neutral, it turns it off. Okay, and then say it's off. So then if I push the switch down to simulate an interrupt switch is closed in third gear, now I can hit overdrive again. Okay, let's get this down to where you can see it better. Okay, and again, you can turn it on and off as many times as you want. Okay, and so now if I go into through neutral to fourth, it's going to turn it off again, and I'm going to close the switch to simulate we're going in the fourth gear, but we don't have overdrive yet. But if I just flip the lever down, now I have overdrive. And just to show you here, this the circuit will drive this diagnostic LED, but it'll also have, like I said, an external LED that you can put on there. But let me just show you here. I'm going to flip my voltmeter to its obnoxious continuity check mode. Okay, so now I'm in fourth, and I turn on the overdrive. You can hear it beeping. That's the overdrive, or that's the contact circuit. The circuit is energized here from the relay, and that in turn will drive the stock Triumph A-type overdrive relay. So that's basically it. It's designed to fit in this box. Okay, there's actually a lid for it. It's kind of a neat little box. Okay, and they'll have a hole in it for the LED somewhere in here, and I'm going to drill a hole in here in this surface here to put a grommet for the wires to come out. And so basically it would come with the circuit board mounted in here and with a hole, and just stick the wires through the hole and wire it up, and then put the lid on and you're done. So anyway, that's it. Stay tuned for more information. Next step is to do some beta testing out in the field, but you know, it's getting to be non-driving season time of the year, so I'm not sure what all I'll be able to get done. Maybe I can find some people down south that drive their cars in the wintertime. You know, anybody down in Florida with an A-type overdrive that's somewhat mechanically inclined, I'll leave my email address in the description, and you can give me a call and see if I can make arrangements to get one of these down to you to try out. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I can't wait to try this thing out. I'll see you guys later. That's it for now. Please like and subscribe.